Irwin. She says I can call her Fred, is the founder and CEO of Her Corner. It's a DC-based peer group for women entrepreneurs. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah,
nice talking
thank
to
you
you
for having me.
But first of all, let's talk about the issues, though, that women entrepreneurs face that say some men might not face. What are the key issues here?
Well, there's a lot of them. There's 1,100 of them launching business every single day. We're up to about 11 million in the United States, and yet they're not thriving. So on average, they make about $100,000 a year compared to men making $400,000. Why is that? I think that's what you're asking.
Absolutely.
I personally think that there's some education, right? When you look at what are you taught in college and graduate school, you're not really taught how to run a small business. I know because I went back to American University to teach entrepreneurship to see what they were teaching. And they're teaching women how to raise capital, they're teaching them how to pitch, but you know, only 4% of venture money even goes to women. Not all women want venture money. So there's a lot of issues on the table.
What about mentoring? I mean, that's a big deal in business.
Yeah.
I suppose most of the women are mentored by other women, and then if you don't have that large pool to begin with.
I think most women have been mentored by men, which is great.
Absolutely.
You know, actually all my mentors have been men. What I would say though is that women don't build businesses for the same reasons, and we don't build them the same way. So I might start a business for a very different reason and have a much longer trajectory in mind. Most men that I've met start a business. If 2 years from now the ROI is not there, they're out. Whereas women are looking at it from a different perspective. So those mentors aren't always perfectly relevant.
What are women looking at if they're not looking at it the same way as men?
They're looking for companies that will grow over time, right? They might run a $500,000 business for 5, 6 years, 7 years, and then a particular moment in their life happens. Maybe the kids are off to college, something's happened, and then they look at that business and they say, now I can crank it up. Okay. But how? Now what do you do, right?
Talk about the gathering at the White House today. We were talking in the green room. I was being somewhat cynical when I said, photo op, or is this going to be something of substance? And let's say they all start out as something meant to be of substance. What do you think? The whole point in meeting at the White House today?
Yeah, for starters, I'm thrilled that this conversation's on the table. I really am. And so I think that, well, to answer your question, there's not a whole lot of action yet, right? And that's what I'm hoping to hear. I'm hoping to see what comes out of this. You know, what is the SBA going to do? What are these group conversations going to accomplish? How are they going to help women entrepreneurs thrive?
Right, and Ivanka Trump, what's her role going to be here? She's now moved into the White House. She's got an office there, and she was already obviously very close to her father.
Yeah.
What do you need from her? What do women entrepreneurs need from her?
She has a really unique position. So we often talk about the fact that for the last several years, the United States government has tried to set aside 5% of government contract dollars for women. We've been getting to about 4%, so not great. Well, she's coming from a corporate side, right? I think what she could really lend is action towards getting corporations to buy women-made, support women-made, businesses, all these sorts of things. That experience and those relationships could really help.
And that takes effort, right? A conscious effort to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't you think that people are looking to want to get behind something?
Absolutely.
Right? On both sides. Right. Everybody just wants something that we can all get behind and say, hey, women and girls, that's good for the economy. That's good for everybody.
Yeah, I got a wife and 2 daughters. I'm all in.
Right?
Fred, thanks a lot. Nice
Thanks,
talking to you. Let's continue this conversation. Coming up next.